beautiful people. Okay, we in the house. Let's give a chat. Well, I'm in the house. I'm looking for ponytail holder. I feel like I want to put my hair up. Let's see what we can do. Welcome to the channel. Oh, honey, your nails. We are going to be doing a spring set. I don't know if you got a chance to read the description, but we're not actually a set. We're just going to do press-ons for my right hand. So it's just going to be an idea that you can use or, create off of. Let's see. I'm going to get this hair up here. So I'm going to go ahead and log on my other account. Hopefully I look okay. I'm on YouTube for everybody to see looking crazy. That's all right. That is quite all right. Let's see here. I feel like my AirPods switched over. Let me see here. Log out of here. Go over to switch accounts. Boom. We're going to add in my other page. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. No. Yes. Okay. All right. You're looking real close up over here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started because, my deal. I'm always on a time situation. I just completed an amazing one-on-one talk with a physician in Canada. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to go ahead and reveal anything else, but I am very excited. I'm very, very excited. So let's go ahead and turn this camera around so you guys can see what we're working on today. And I can make sure that everything is in frame, all that good stuff. All right. Check the audio. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm looking real crazy. All right. I see there's somebody in the room. Hello. Go ahead and say hello. Welcome to the Oh Honey Your Nails live session. We're here on Thursday this time. Let me see here. It was previously going live on Mondays, but now I have to go ahead and change. Hello, L Lilies, L Lyles S. How you doing? Thank you for coming and stopping by and chatting with me. So what I'm going to do, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Can you go ahead and give me some hearts and a subscription, and that will be amazeballs. So what I'm going to do is let me show you. I wear press-on nails on my right hand. I'm embarking into the press-on nail industry, but before I can launch myself out there, I need to vet my work. That is how my thought process goes. So I'm vetting my work by wearing it myself. Also, picking some key people to wear them, give me information, see how they go. I'm really, really hard on press-on nails because I'm doing nails all the time, right? I'm doing pedicures, I'm nicking them with the with the e-file and all of those things. So I'm really putting these babies to the test, seeing how long they last and all that good stuff. But I use the press-ons on the right hand because I'm right hand dominant. So this also allows me to have pretty designs stress-free. So I'm ready to change these out. And something that I realized too is that I need to go ahead and bevel the cuticle area of the press-ons because when they grow out, then they look really, what am I trying to say? They're not flush to the nail. So we don't like that. And so I don't want person who purchases press-ons from me to experience that when they grow out. Typically, though, these are staying on my hands for like 2 weeks. So let me preface it by saying that. Now, what we're gonna do is use these Gel X short, natural short coffin. There's 14 sizes in here. They're 100% soak off soft gel nail extensions from Appraise, and they're all numbered here. They're beautiful, actually. I love them. So what I went ahead and did was put in my sizes for myself. So I got right, I got left. So I'm gonna be doing my right hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull out number one. The numbers are a little off though. When it gets to like the half sizes and everything, it looks a little weird. So I always have to count. So this will be 0001. So we're gonna pull that one out for myself. Welcome everyone. Go ahead and say hello. Hello, beautiful people. Thank you for stopping by, checking us out. I hope you sit and stay a while. 0012 3. All right. Seems a little big though. Okay. Seems way big. Is that a 3? I hate that I have something on my nails so I can't vet that, but that looks awfully big, but maybe not. I mean, I wrote it down, so. All right, 132. So we got 0001 2, and then we have 4, and then we have 6.5 on my pinky. So it's gonna take us down here. So this will be 4.55, 5.5, 6, 6.5. And I do like them for their 0.5s. I do appreciate a praise for that. I find that these nails are very durable. They don't break. Um, I like them. They're performing pretty well. I have a number of them, and I can do a video or a quick short probably, just showing the different ones that I have. So what I'm going to do now is, let's see here. I don't want to create a lot of dust in my way on my little clean surface here. So what I'm going to do, I do have a dust collector, but I have it underneath. I done took everything out of order. One, I can easily look at them again. Right now, it's not that important. Where my other nail go, y'all? I had 5. It's right here. Kinetic energy. So anyway, what I want to do is I'm going to use my Young Nail e-file, and I'm going to turn it up kind of high. You would never turn this up this high on somebody's nails, but because this isn't somebody's nail, and I'm just going to go ahead and I can do that. I'm just going to go ahead and bevel this down a little bit. And this is just me like creating that natural flush so it won't be bulky up there. These nails can handle it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And as you can see, it don't take very long to do, but I do advise that you do them at least for this brand and for the Young Nail Tips brand. Also, I do have theirs. Young Nail just doesn't make short ones. There's a long. I'm just, I still want to keep the nice shape and everything, but I'm just really trying to take that top tip down. So how is everyone doing? I see people watching, but nobody's talking to me. How's everyone doing this fine evening? I can tell you that I'm feeling very excited and overwhelmed right now. I got this grand vision for my business and my life. Whew, sometimes, frightens me a little bit, but I guess you ain't doing it right if you're not scared, right? And I had to tell myself today, just now, honestly, to talk myself off the ledge and get my head in the mindset to be able to come on here and do this video. Um, that God makes room for your gift. You know, don't think you got to come up with all the answers. Just get that plan together and lay it before Him. And with that, I found instant peace. Instant peace. Gotcha. So yeah, I'm just going ahead and just sharing out that area. And I'm being careful. I don't want to, mess the shape up or anything, but want it to be nice there. And you're supposed to actually go under here too and do all that. I don't do that. Um, I don't do that. I'm gonna go ahead and just screw up these edges a little bit. But I do etch them, and I'll show you how. I etch them underneath, but I'll show you how. It's just I don't use the e file to do it. The least amount of dust I can send somewhere, the better. So I'm just prepping them though. So when I do launch, make sure you subscribe, okay, so you can get notifications for when I actually do launch and have them for sale. Um, you will get a set, that's detailed and really put together specifically by hand with great detail and care. Um, you can get press-ons from anywhere, right? There's a lot of us doing it. There's also a lot of people selling pop, right? There's a lot of hot dog stands. There's a lot of everything. So there's room for all of us. So, um, yeah, room for all of us. So I say that if you thinking about doing press-ons, get into the game, do it. Just do it. Do your research. Determine which you want your press-on nail business to look like. What's your niche? What speaks to you? What problem are you solving? Be successful. Me personally, like I can't do character. Let me not say I can't, because I can. I can do characters. Um, I could definitely do characters, but it's not my thing, not my. I like designs. I like materials. Um, but I also like the short nails. Um, this Tammy Taylor buffer file is the perfect consistency, perfect separations for this type of situation. It's gonna do what it want you do what you want it to do, but not like go crazy with anything. Let me use this little duster. Try to get underneath here. This is not a duster that I use on anyone. This is strictly for my press-ons. Where do these nails keep disappearing to? Did it get eaten? Where did it go? Oh, it went over here. That was the second time I lost a nail, y'all. This time it was on my hand. Hey, did y'all know y'all could speed up YouTube videos? I mean, it may seem like a silly thing to bring up, but not everybody knows you can do that. Sometimes you just want to get straight to the point or something. You don't want to watch a whole video or whatever. So if that's you watching my video now, go ahead and speed up and get to, not if you live, of course, you just gotta wait, you gotta hang out. But if you came on specifically to see the design or whatever, you can go ahead and like speed it up and all that other things. So what I do is I use, press-on nail adhesive tabs to stick to my stand. So that's how I keep them on. They don't fall off. And it's easy for me to get the nails off. It's a win-win for me. But, you can use these to put your press-on nails on. Just remember, don't use cuticle oil. And things will come off in 2 seconds. Yeah, you can do that. And then, you want to at least wait 1 hour before washing your hands. So be mindful of that too. But press-on nail tabs are definitely effective if you want short-term use. So I just go ahead and fasten them on like that. And I'm gonna pull off here. I'll just pull them off. And honestly, like dust up underneath the press-ons right now are a non-factor for me because these sticky things are gonna take the stuff off, so it's not gonna transfer. Hey, I see some viewers popping on. All right, I had to open up because I, of course, couldn't see what was what. So this is one. Okay, and then this is 3. This is the one I have here, which I really think is wrong. I don't think I wear a 3. I think I wear like a 4.5. I feel like I went through this already with myself. But that just looks really big, y'all. And I have a press on there, so I cannot try it out. I think I'm gonna go with a 4. Usually your index and your what do you call that? Your index and your pointer, you're kind of doing the same thing. Yeah, I've just really I don't think a 3 belongs on my index finger. So we gonna see. So we're just preparing that again. My goal is just to. And you know what I need to do when I got downtime? Just go ahead and prep all of it. You know? You know why? I just wipe that off because I feel better with it. That's a good thing to do when your client cancels or you don't have clientele as robust as you would like. Use your time wisely. Use your time wisely. All right. We're gonna work with this. We're gonna put that one there. Okay, and then we said number 2 was a middle finger. I'll definitely buy that. That's number 3. That's the number 3 that I said was too big. We're gonna pop that back in there. All right, and then this is, I should have kept them in order. That's number 2. That's our middle finger. So then I know that this is our index finger. And I know that this is our pinky. And I like these particular cheapies because they're together, but you can also take them apart. So I actually like these, and they're nice and sturdy. They're not gonna come off like the magnetic ones can if I get a little too heavy-handed. Okay, so we'll put these back in here. Save those for another time. We will go ahead and we've already buffed those. So what we'll do now, let's see, I'm just gonna take this and flip it because you can always use that again. Okay, I'm gonna do this now. Actually need to get a brush. And I'm gonna use a little wipe, which does melt the tips a little bit. Be careful, you know. People will tell you not to use that. But these are so sturdy and thick. Like they real. These are the real deal Holyfields. So I'm just doing that to try to just get some of the, you know, clean it up so we don't have anything going on there. Now you could use some protein bomb, but you know, gel sticks to plastic. These are gel, right? Gel is plastic. So our gel is going to adhere. What I like to do, and I really don't have to because I just use this white, but I do use this acid-free tip primer. Um, and I use this underneath these when I'm finished with everything. I'll go ahead and just wipe these underneath. So that's what I would do to your purse when you place your order. And I just like it's a nice way to edge the nail, dust free, and a little bit goes a long way. Really fast process. Yep. So it's a little piece of hair right there. We want that gone. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to pick from these beautiful babies. VoTino top gels. We have pink nude, beige nude, cream nude, light cream nude, and tan nude. They're all beautiful. Let me just say that. Let me preface it by saying that. Which one do I think is going to really make my design? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna go with cream nude. Just gonna give it a little shake, shake, shake. And this is pretty beautiful. If you don't know about these top gels, they're amazing. They do have a no tack. You know what? Let's do two. Let's do two different ones. I see 5 people on here. I need somebody to tell me which one to use. I'm gonna use cream nude, but I'm gonna use beige nude, pink nude, beige nude, light cream nude, or tan nude. I want to use another one. These tops don't do it justice, but this is what we're working with. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful deliciousness. Let's see if we can go in a little closer. Let's see. We don't want to get into a situation where you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. No, nobody gonna talk to me? All right, fine. Let's see here. I know I want to do that. And this is like more on a darker side. Let's see. They're so pretty. Look at those. Okay. This was pinky, but it's not though. At the same time, like it gives that to you, but it's not. I think I'm gonna go with light cream. They're all so pretty. I don't know. Gotta hurry up. All right, so okay, I think I'm gonna go with the beige nude. I think it's so. All right, so we're gonna pop these babies on. So this is no wipe. This is really good for shading, but we're not for ombre, but we're not ombreing. We got a couple bubbles because I shook it to death. But see how pretty that is? How neutral it is? Very, very pretty. All right, we're gonna do 2 here. We're gonna do 2 here. And I don't know, I like to paint up when I'm doing this one because I don't want to make that cuticle area too thick there. And I think I want to do pinky this color. Ooh, okay. Let's say hi to the people. I don't know if they can hear you. So I got my earbuds in. But my hubby says hi. He said dinner will be ready at 7:15. Y'all not invited though. Okay. All right. I'm really blessed to have a husband that cooks. Ooh, she real dark. I like. Oh, yes. Give me more. Okay. Yes. Almost feel like I should use all of them. I got 5 of them too. I should have done. Y'all can see what they look like. Another so we just want to put that on there thin as possible. We don't need to kick it on, right? And we can always put another coat. But we want to keep our shade. So I just keep wiping it off. Okay. And it's nice too because I get to showcase nails. A lot of times my clients get their inspo from what my nails look like. They're like, let me see what you're doing with your nails. They must always be done though, in order for that to work, for me to pull that off. So that's another reason why I do the press-ons because it makes it easier, for me to just always have my hands together. My right hand, I mean my left hand, right now I'm perfecting my uh full covered tip application with gels. I can offer that as a service. I already offer it as a service. Um, but it's not like a mainstream thing that I do. So then I like to turn these upside down, even though they're like super thin and all of that stuff. I still like to turn it upside down. But you can see the beautiful coverage that we got because you're gonna think these are clear tips, right? But we're looking really good, really, really good. Let's see, it's giving me a little. Like how they look over there. Not sure what's happening. I think the tip itself had too many grooves in it. I don't know. That's not gonna affect us though. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let that sit for just a second. It can even itself out, but we're gonna go upside down. Upside down, boy, turn me. I'm gonna give myself some hearts. Upside down, you turning me. All right, we're gonna cook it. We're gonna cook it. And right now, our lamp that we're using is the Blinged Out Young Nails lamp over here. We cook it for 60 seconds. That's me over there. Back to the matter at hand. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put a second coat of this on, and then what we're gonna do, so that's gonna make it, we're gonna go ahead and do one of them with Teflon matte because I want one of them to be matte. Actually, do I need to do that now? I don't need to do that now. That's later. That's latest. Latest. All right. Full cure there. We're gonna go ahead and do these, and then what we'll do is we'll go into our pigment base. I rubbed the logo off by accident cleaning my bottle, but this is how it looks. So it's VoTino Pigment Base, which is fantastic for pigment. I am at a dilemma. Let me see, because he said dinner would be ready at 7:15. It's 7:02. Hmm. What's a girl to do? I feel like one time I left the nails sitting after I had pigment base on. I left them for like 24 hours. So one day to sit because I wanted to see if it will still remain pigment friendly. And it did. I feel like it did. And I was like, okay, noted. But I'm not 100%. It's really good to know your products, you know? All right, so as you see, I only needed to come out of that bottle one time. I'm not trying to do anything but apply like a thin coat. And I just had an idea. I had an idea to add this on top of there. And I like it. And you can see how thin this is too. I could have also ombre it. See, doing this tool allows me to like experiment and practice with different things, be a chemist in a lab without, fear that I'm gonna jack a client up, test my skills, test the products, to the max, see how they perform. It's tricky when you're doing these tiny pinkies because you're almost always going to go over on the sides because they don't quite cover the tip. So you're going to have to do some finish filing for sure on those. All right, now. Looks good. Looks good. And I think I don't even need another coat on this one. It's so pigmented, it's good. I'm loving the coverage. I don't want to add extra if I don't have to. Gonna let those sit for a second. Close these up. I do like that on top of there. I feel like it's a nice transition too into that. What y'all think? I like it. Let me know. Tell me in the chat. All right, so we're gonna cook these for 6 minutes. And like I said, for 60 seconds. That's a big difference. We're gonna cook that for 60 seconds. And then what we're gonna end up doing is a beautiful, beautiful design with pigments. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to come back a little later today though. And make this like a two-parter because like I said, dinner is about to be served and you cannot rush greatness. So we're gonna use our pigments. So this is how I store these pigments. My other ones don't fit in here. Yeah, these are all VoTino pigment powders. However, I have mixed the powders together and created my own colors. So that's where you see the YN. These are just their jars. I bought empty jars for them. But I mixed this one with white to make it different from the original. So it's different. This one's more neon. This one's more like, how do I say? It's not neon, but it's not dull. You know what I mean? So I did that. And then like this is a blue I mixed. I added white to it. And then this is the original pigment blue. See, so you can see the difference there. I mean, and I could, like, I spilled it in there by accident. I mean, but in theory, you could just pour them in there and I have the jars because they don't fit in a container like this. The thing that this goes into, I got this from Young Nails, the container itself, but it doesn't fit inside, so I have to sit it on top, which I'm okay with. But I don't have to worry about like putting the tops on 100%. Let's see, here's another blue I made, so you can see the differences in the blues. You'll see those differences there, so I can make like a cute ombre. So I just decided to pre-mix, to save some time. Actually, this color is, and then this one is Young Nails. I think I mixed this with some, I don't know what the heck I mixed this with. Is this an original? I'm tripping now. Hold on, I know how I know, because the jars look very the same. So no, this isn't. This is something I mixed. I just don't know what I mixed it with though. To be completely honest with you, I do not know. But these are the original Tinos. So this is an original Tino. This is an original color. I don't remember what I mixed with this. Ain't that something? Get the shadukins out of here. I made a nice. Oh, you know what? Nope. No, no, no. I did not make that. That is an original Tino color. I'll show you. I just poured it into there. I need to do the rest of them like that too. I did not think about that. Yeah, that's Tino's Indigo Blue. I'm coming back to the screen, y'all. Let me just show y'all his. Yeah, that's what this blue is. I was tripping. I'm like, I don't know how I made that color. It makes sense. But that is this. Okay, it's his indigo. Oh shoot. I may have put some indigo. That ain't even indigo. I must have put some indigo inside of this and deepened it. I bet you that's what I did. Ain't that beautiful? That just make you want to cry. There's some super pigmented stuff right there. It'll stain your fingers. It's beautiful. I mean, all you need is a little bit. So these are like his primary fall colors, dark colors. This black ain't nothing to play with. It's powerful. Burgundy, true red. This is a true red. And then a nice tan. So you can mix these colors and do all kinds of different things with them, right? I'm not using these today though. We talking about spring. We going spring. We're doing spring, but yeah. His pigments will never disappoint. I just want to say that. You're gonna get what you're looking for. Okay, so 7-Eleven. I smell what he's cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye for right now. I anticipate I'll be on. Yep, I'll be on. I'll be on a little later today. I'll come back and finish this set. Okay. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you tune in so you can see what I'm gonna do. How we gonna freak these. I promise you they're gonna be beautiful. And I promise you, if you are a nail tech, you're gonna want to recreate it. If you're not a nail tech, you're gonna want this design. All right. Bye, beautiful people.